Stop echoing. Sorry. Visit us online to get a quote, and you could save $782. Liberty Mutual Insurance. Based on a recent countrywide new customer survey, coverage is underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company, Equal Housing Insurer.
KOFO and State Farm agent Ryan Disbro are sending you to see the Kansas City Royals at the K this season. To win, register at Ryan's State Farm office at 504 Red Bud Avenue in Garnett, and you can be there to see the Royals host the Cleveland Indians and enjoy the Royals Fireworks Show on July 4th. We'll announce the winner on June 28th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Nothing to chew on Soler. Now the pitch. And he drives one to deep left field. And gone, Soler.
Register now to see the Kansas City Royals from State Farm agent Ryan Disbro and KOFO.
Welcome back to Pizza Time in downtown Ottawa. Derek Chappell with you for this edition of the Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball Coaches Show. We invite you to come down and join us. A lot of people here to join the lunch buffet today. And again, the special for you today from Pizza Time is the usual 2 large, 1-topping pizzas for only $20.99, and that's good all afternoon. That's even after the Coaches Show ends at 1 o'clock today. So come down and see us here at Pizza Time. We'd love to have you join us. You can ask questions of the coaches, come by, or just stare at them if you want to. That's fine with me. We're joined now by A's head coach Scott Sneathen, Junior Legion head coach in his 5th season. And Scott, you had games on Monday rescheduled because the AAA was playing in Newton and half your ball club was heading to Newton. It would have been a little tough to field a team.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Kind of like our practices.
With about 4 or 5 guys. So so that game got rescheduled, I think you said, to July 2nd. Is that right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay, so that'll be Topeka, and it's here?
Yep.
Okay, so that's July 2nd. So mark your calendar for that. The Junior Legion game against Topeka rescheduled July 2nd. So that means you haven't played since last Tuesday.
That's right.
And
we're itching.
You play tonight, so it's been a week and a day, and tonight you're on the road and you head down to Emporia. So tell me about tonight's ball.
Yeah, it's always fun going down to Emporia playing on the turf.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these guys, it's the only chance they get to play on turf. Some of the guys have played last year, some newer, younger guys. I don't even know if they've even seen a turf field, so it'll be a good experience tonight for sure.
Well, and it's a different field. It's a different play. And so you've got guys that have never played on turf like this before. What do you tell them? Be ready?
Be ready. Everything's a little bit quicker. You're less likely to have those crazy hops.
Right.
Play it true, and you should be good.
Well, and that's the thing. It's a quicker ball coming at you, but it is a more true ball coming at you. So you got to be ready because it's going to take a little faster skip, but it's not going to pop up and catch you in the mouth more likely than.
Correct. And unlike when we played Topeka, they had a really slow infield. Their grass was really slow, so we had a hard time defending that on those ground balls through the middle and stuff like that. We got caught on our heels a little bit and didn't play up to where I think we can sit back a little bit better on the turf and go at it.
I say, probably part of your job tonight, too, will be positioning players that are in the field. They got to, maybe a little step back, 2 steps back from where you normally play. That ball's coming pretty hot at you. So some adjustments in the field first of anything.
Yeah, most definitely. And then, as long as they don't get scared because of the animals in the background going crazy from the zoo.
Yeah.
Be in good shape.
Yeah, distractions. You got to avoid those. Now, of course, we talk about the fielding and playing on the turf. Hitting that ball and running the bases is a little different too, because some of those balls that you hit normally hit grass, stop, or this will be a little faster. Might get by somebody. You got to be ready to run those bases the same way because the turf acts different when they're in the field and you're running the base path.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You got to run everything out like it's going through the hole. Be prepared to see a ball go through. No matter what.
No, that's tonight. Game time tonight is
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, and that's in Emporia for the Junior Legion squad. Now, Friday night, you're at Garnett, and if I remember correctly, to start the season, you played Garnett and swept them in that first series.
Yep.
So you'll get them again at Garnett. Always tough to play at that location.
It is.
Play Garnett anytime.
They're a feisty team. They've always played us tough. Year after year, they give us everything they've got, and it's always fun matching up with Garnett and going at it for 2 games.
Always a good time. That's on Friday. You've had a week and a day off, and now all of a sudden you play tonight. You play the 25th. You play the 26th. So guys are going to get some repetitions in here, and you're going to have some a little different than the play, lull. It's after it.
Yeah, and throw in alumni game and all that kind of stuff this weekend.
That's right.
Kind of throws a wrench in things. But the guys need it.
Yeah.
They're itching to play. those guys that have been going up and down, they've been getting a lot of ball, but for the 4 or 5 or whatever that have primarily stayed with me, they're looking to play some games.
Well, it is tough when you're, like you said, they're itching to play, and then you got to wait a week and a day to play. It's kind of hard to get any rhythm, momentum. It's hard to keep that going, especially at that age, because of a lot of distractions. Not just the animals at the zoo. There's a lot of distractions.
And unfortunately, since we're driving, that puts even a little bit more of a burden on it, because we're, kids are sitting for that 45-minute drive and getting tired, getting their legs weak and sitting.
So tonight it's on the road to Emporia. Friday night it's at Garnett, doubleheader there. And then the 25th, I believe it's who are you playing on the 25th again?
25th we're Emporia. At home.
That's right, Emporia at home, and then
here.
26th at Junction City. So a lot of ballings coming up, a lot of ball games, and you can catch those Junior Legion teams. You can find the schedule, by the way, if I didn't mention it, on the Ottawa American Legion Baseball.com website. They've got both the Junior Legion and AAA schedules there, so you can check it out so you don't miss any action at home or away. And again, that Topeka game has been rescheduled to July 2nd. Good luck tonight in Emporia.
All right, thank you very much.
Good luck Friday in Garnett. We'll talk next week about all these victories you've had over the last week. How about that?
All right, sounds good, Derek.
All right, thanks a lot. That's Ottawa Junior Legion head coach Scott Sneathen. Tonight in Emporia, doubleheader. We'll tell you more about that next week for the outcome. Look forward to talking to you next week, Scott. We'll take another break. When we return, we'll chat with Arrows pitcher and infielder Brody Mundell. You're listening to the Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball Coaches Show on KOFO.
Seems anymore, everything is part of a chain. Department stores, restaurants, even medical clinics and hardware stores. There's one shining exception, however, Kansas State Bank. For 100 years, Kansas State Bank has been local people serving local people. Hometown people you know. If you really want your heart